What's happening, Night Riders? So, we finally got a teaser trailer to the movie Joker. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys. When I first heard that this movie was coming out, I was very skeptical about it. Because I don't know what kind of Joker they're going with. And it seems as though that they are going down the path of revealing Joker's origins. Now, the thing about that is, Joker has always been one of those characters where you truly didn't know his origin. You also truly didn't know his real name. Yeah, I think there was like, I can't remember the name of the comic, but there was a Batman comic where it was a Batman comic where you got an insight on Joker. Basically, like, you saw certain things from his perspective. You got flashbacks of his beginnings and his origins and how he was magician, I believe, and you know, he was an okay magician, and he liked to make people laugh, and you know, his life was hard, and he started going a little crazy, and he needed money for certain things, which is why he ended up joining or doing things for the Red Hood gang, and then he ran into Batman, and then you all know the story after that. So I don't know if they're going that route with this movie, but my whole thing is the fact that I felt as though, I've always felt that Joker should have just been left as a character whose origins you never knew. Now that's just me. That's just my personal taste. Now, when the pictures and everything came out, I gotta be honest, when I first saw the pictures, I didn't like it. I didn't like them. Because I didn't like just like your basic clown getup, your basic clown makeup. Yeah, Joker, you have storylines where Joker wore makeup, and then you have storylines where his actual skin changed. You know, just like, for example, in Suicide Squad, you had a Joker and a Harley Quinn whose actual skin changed due to the toxins. In The Dark Knight, you had Heath Ledger's Joker wear paint. But the difference is that neither one ever really looked like your basic clown mask, your basic clown getup. And it reminded me too much of like a clown that you would see at a circus, which is why I didn't really like it, which is why I was very, very skeptical about this movie. But I told myself that I would give it a chance and that I would check out the trailers. So I still have a little bit of skepticism, but I'm gonna hold it off until I see the teaser trailer. Maybe it'll end up changing my mind. And again, for those of you that are heavy into comics, I don't know if that's how Joker was when he first started out. Maybe it was. And I just don't know it. Maybe. So for those of you that are heavy into the comics, don't come in the comment section talk about, well, this is how Joker used to be when he first started in the comics. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. But, like, a lot of things are different than when they first started. For example, when I do know that when Batman first started in the comics, he used guns. A lot of people don't like to talk about that, but it's the truth. So, just know, if that's your argument, my defense is the fact that a lot of shit changes from when it first came out way back in, like, what, the Batman came out in, what, the 30s, 40s? So let's just say a lot of shit has changed. Alright? So let's finally check out this teaser trailer and see if this changes my mind about Joker, the movie. Let's go.
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
Now, don't get me wrong. I do
My
think that
mother
the actor is going to
always
do
tells me
amazing.
to smile and put on a happy face.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong on that. I think this actor is going to do
She
amazing.
told me I had a purpose. To bring laughter and joy to the world.
Oh, shit.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Yeah, they smacked the shit out of him. I feel really bad for him.
Even though it's breaking, when there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile to your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow find that life is still worthwhile.
What's so funny? Freak?
Gotham's lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. But now I realize it's a comedy.
Okay.
You just smile.
Huh. I will admit that that is interesting. Okay. So that's the route that they're gonna go. Okay. Okay. So they are definitely going the route of his, I was about to say his true origins, but I can't even say his true origins. They are going down the route to show you exactly how he breaks mentally. You know what I mean? Like, remember I told you that he was a basic performer. Oh, excuse me. He was a basic performer, and you know he was shit on his luck. This movie seems like it focuses on the shit that he deals with that makes him, you know, it seems as though that it's going to be focusing on a lot of the fucked up situations that he's going to be in that mentally starts to mess with you. You know what I mean? Like, because think of it this way. You're a good person, right? You're a good person. You probably have a shit-paying job, and you're just trying to get by, right? And every time you turn around, something happens. Something bad happens. Whether you lose your job, whether, you know, for example, with him, you got like the kids that steal your sign. Now, mind you, with a job like that, you can't lose shit like that. Like, you have to bring signs and you know, the people that wear like the billboard things. That's like, I can't think of what it's called, but like it got the rope over here and like it's covering your front and the back. It's just basic advertisement. Like shit like that you can't lose. You got to take it back to the store that you work for. So he goes chasing after these kids, and they basically smack him in the face with it, and they probably beat his ass and rob him, probably. So imagine going through something like that, and then, I don't know, let's say a few days, so a week, or maybe a couple of weeks later, again, you're still shilling your luck, and you're on the train, and you're just minding your own business, weeping in your own sorrows, and then, because it's like they tell you that if you don't laugh, you cry. So to stop yourself from crying, you just start laughing, still minding your own business, and these people just come and mess with you and fuck you up on the train. You keep going through situations like that, it's going to fuck with you mentally. So it seems as though that this movie is focusing on that, and you're gonna see a major transformation in this movie, which is why I'm like, the actor is going to be amazing in this. I think he's going to be able to pull a lot of things off. He's not going to be the Joker that we all know, but you're going to see him start to transition into that Joker. And it's going to be interesting. This is definitely going to be a different kind of DC film. Currently, I can't say that I will go to the movies to see this, but I will watch it. I will eventually end up watching this movie because it has piqued my interest to see the things that he goes through that makes him as crazy as he is, or it makes him as crazy as he will become. So yeah, it's piqued my interest. It's piqued my interest. So now, writers, post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this teaser trailer for Joker. Yeah, let me know your overall thoughts on it. And hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. If any of you were skeptical about this movie, and if this trailer has piqued your interest also, let me know. Like, let me know why. I'm curious to know if I'm the only one that was skeptical and now his interest is piqued. I'm very curious, so let me know. Oh, and it also seems as though that he got the laugh down packed. That caught me off guard. I wasn't I should have been expecting it, but I wasn't. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what you guys got to say. And until next time, ride or die, Night Riders. We out.